be a grandmother, and she was so kind and so gracious to ahead of time say, hey, I don't think I'll be able to make it, but hey, I got somebody else, and she's just as great and probably in the last few months. Kayla Snow Thompson, I'm sure you've seen her work around town, all the wonderful Christmas paintings on the windows and such, and she also has a booth at the Give Me Some Sugar and Coffee, so come on up. Let's give her a hand.
He said, I'm super nervous, so I'm sure I'm just going to read from this. Here all day if we had the time, probably all week. I'll start with what brought my family to Lafayette, which is about when my journey began and my relationship with Jesus. In September of 2019, my daughters and I lost our veteran husband and father to suicide. Several months later, my girls almost lost me in a horrific truck accident. I shattered a vertebrae, cracked several others, and miraculously, without affecting my spinal cord. The doctors and everyone kept saying that it was God. During my healing process, I started painting and drawing, trying any hobby I could find that kept me down so that my body could heal, which wasn't easy. I am in my mid-30s, but according to the doctors, my body is now 60 to 70 years old, and with breakthrough pain and arthritis forever. But even though that, I'm truly blessed. After everything, we moved to Lafayette for a fresh start, which is one of the best decisions we have made. Shortly before our move, I met a wonderful man that stepped in at a very rough time in our life, but he also plays a major role in my story. He has done nothing but encourage my every move. We even found our church together, and they have become our family. With everyone being so supportive and praying faithfully for months to God to show me my purpose, my whole life I've looked for what I want to be when I grow up. And then I started to volunteer, teach art, have a booth at Give Me Some Sugar. I also was the craft leader at our church's VBS for several years now. As much as I love all those things, window painting has got to be my favorite. Being part of this community, all the love and support, it makes my heart so happy every time someone stops to thank me and tell me how I'm helping make the town beautiful. Or when people say such nice things on Facebook, but I owe it all to God. I'm a little all over the place, it seems, but my life is a little all over the place. I don't know why Jennifer chose me to speak here today, and to be honest, I said no at first because I'm so nervous, but I'm glad I changed my mind. If you're a Christian and believe in miracles, I'm a walking, talking miracle. There's no other reason I would be here today if it weren't for answered prayers. This is where I stop. So I just want to thank you all for having me paint your windows, and I know right now times are hard, so just that extra, paying me to do the windows and grow in something I love, I truly appreciate it, and welcoming our family to the community. So,
wait, don't leave, we have questions.
Yes, I'm ready to run back to
Yeah, stand there. Okay, so how do you come up with your idea for each window?
It depends. If I love it when they have ideas or something like that, or I also love it when it's do whatever. But a lot of it is Pinterest. That's where I really grew with my art. People say, did you go to school? I said, Pinterest tutorials. I watch a lot of that, and now most of it is from me. But I do like to look for ideas on there.
And how do you get it all?
Well, gosh, I am on a whole bunch of different pages, which I love now because there's so many things that can factor in, like red for some reason is really hard to come off. And certain colors, it depends on how much it's in the sun. Like Steve's, like it cooks on. And like I did Valley Collision, and as I swiped the paintbrush, you saw the steam and it like hardened. And then you have ones where I have to come back after several days because the paint still isn't dry. But I use Windex and Dawn, the spray Dawn, and I mix it together and I spray it and let it soak and it peels right off. I recently got a blade, which you have to be careful with, but like when my daughters help me, I don't let them use that, but that'll help. And this actually started using that with my technique to give a better edge, like a sticker look to it. So.
How old are your children?
9, 12, and 15. So the 2 oldest are really give us a run for our money. My oldest is actually in Auburn doing dual enrollment. She's in 10th grade. She wants to do the vet program. So.
Well, Mark Twain said when you have teenagers, when they turn 13, you put them in a barrel and feed them through the hole. When
Yeah.
they turn 16, you put them in the hole.
It's the hardest job I've ever done. Yes.
I just want to say that Monday, she was doing sugar, what's it called, sugar?
Give me some sugar.
And Deanna and Carol's daughter Bethany and I were sitting on a comfortable couch, right by the window, watching in the freezing cold. And I told her, I can't believe she just freelances up here, freelances a straight line. And we're like amazed at, and her intensity. I mean, every little stroke was, we were fascinated with you. We took pictures.
Yeah.
We didn't go out.
I tell everyone too that didn't happen overnight. I mean, there was a lot of trial and error, and I'm still learning, and that's what I love about the Facebook groups, because they'll tell you their techniques, and you just get better and better over time. I mean, there's some people that, I mean, it looks like they put up a sticker. I don't know how they do it, but I've been getting better and better too. So thank you.
What's your favorite type of art to do? Like, do you like the windows best, or?
I do. I like bigger. Like, I started out doing it on paper, and I actually started out pencil, and I loved pencil drawing. And now when I try to pencil draw, I'm like, gosh, I can barely do a stick figure. But I like bigger. And I love flowers and bright colors. So Valentine's Day and spring is my favorite. But
What's your funniest moments while painting windows?
oh, I don't know about funniest.
Or interesting, like people coming up or
Interesting is,
people
I
making
mean,
faces through the window.
like the busy roads are like, there's a lot of honking. And I said, if you honk at me and I don't turn and wave, it's because most of the time I don't think you're honking at me, because a lot of people honk and it's loud on that main strip. It is very loud, the trucks are, and, but I love it. I mean, so many people come up to me and stop, and if I keep going while I'm talking to you, it's because I don't want to lose focus, but I am paying attention, and I love all the compliments. That is the best part of it. So, anything else? All right. Thank you.
Here's a rotary pin for you.
Thank you. All right. Oh, that's neat.
Guess it's time.